What's up, guys? FrugalBC coming at you with another Algorand DeFi experiment, crypto DeFi experiment, because we added HBAR. Now I'm BC and got some great stuff for you today. Very interesting. Meta doing well, some other ones not doing so well. This is week 20, by the way. So really happy to have made it all the way to week 20. That's amazing. We are 1 month away from being at 6 months. We will get into that in a second. But enough of that. Let's jump right into the chart. Okay, here is our updated chart. And as you can see, very top investment again is $100 of Bitcoin. Now, just a reminder, what I did is I put $100 into 3 different Algorand DeFi projects. I have since added Saucer Swap. That is the most recent addition. At the same time, I've been calculating, what if you just bought $100 worth of algo, or what if you just bought $100 worth of Bitcoin? Two of our projects have been replaced. The only one that's stuck around from the very beginning is Cometa. Tiny Man replaced, what did it replace? Humble Swap, because Humble Swap, none of the tokens, once the tokens, existing token pools ended, none of the future ones looked like they'd be any good. I was not impressed with any of them, so I switched over to Tiny Man Farming, and that's been pretty steady, at least. We'll get to that in a minute. And Folks Finance is from AlgoStake. AlgoStake collapsed in the middle of our experiment, actually shut down, one of many protocols that have been shutting down now, and we sold out our algo stake at $15, the $100 worth. It was up to $130, so that's where we are now. So Saucer Swap went up a little bit. That's good to see. HBAR went up itself, so that's probably most of it, since it's a HBAR US dollar coin pair, followed by, like I said, $100 in Bitcoin. Your best bet was just simply to buy Bitcoin. So far, that's been the results of our experiment after 6 months, and I don't know that there was a lot of time where that wasn't the case. I've been basically trying to keep it manageable on the screen, so I've been having ChatGPT take away the oldest one and put the newest one up. So we only have a few, but we also have so Folks Finance just kind of plugging along on. Actually, that was at 15. It's down to $9. So that was the $15 that was left from our other one. And just a note about Saucer Swap, I put $10 in, and so I'm multiplying that by 10. So I didn't actually put $100 in, but I'm multiplying by 10 to show what it would have done, so it can match the performance of the others. Cometa fell a little bit after having gone up for a number of weeks. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of steady progress. It was almost back up to 100 and then dropped to, what is that, 90 something? Yeah, 93.51. It was actually at 96. So we were on the edge, or actually a little better, maybe, wasn't it? It was actually at 98.50. So you can see it was very close to our $100. It actually could have been in the positive. Price of algo keeps dropping, and that's pretty much hosed everything. That's why our Tiny Man has gone down, even though we continue adding, because that one's just algo and US dollar coin. What I might do with Folks, by the way, because Folks is just straight up algo staking, I might just switch that to US dollar coin staking, but maybe I'll wait till algo goes up a little bit. That's hard. It's a hard choice to make. I probably should have just done US dollar coin in the first place, because you earn like 6.6% or something like that. Is there anything else I didn't cover? Just algo. The $100 of algo is worth about 40. What is it? 49.57, dropping under $50. I think for the first time. It's down to 10 cents. So not a great look for algo. Algo's been at the $46 range or so. In case you're wondering, by the way, I do have Townstar going on in the background. Earn is not up yet, but you can earn stuff by playing the competitions, and I still think it's fun. I just won't spend anything on it. Okay, we're looking at Lofty AI, and so still 13 properties not paying. However, my daily rent is now up to a little over 7 cents, and the reason for that is because I bought 2 more of the McDonald's property, which is, there it is. We're on East LeClaire Road in Iowa. Someday I just want to go get a hamburger at this McDonald's, so I can say I own a teeny tiny portion of this. Here's my this is my salt shaker right here. Right? No, I'm just kidding. It wouldn't be the salt shaker, but yeah. So that's now bringing in, instead of 0.008, it's bringing in $0.024. So that's 2.4 cents basically a day, and that has increased. And that one's been solid. That just can't miss. The other one that's been really solid and has been gaining in value is the Miami property. That one's been pretty solid. So maybe I'll buy another one of those, but you can still buy the McDonald's one new. So keep an eye out for that one. Earns 6%, not as high as the other ones, but as you can see, considering a lot of them just aren't earning, that's been one of my best ones. That one and the Miami Beach, Florida one. So not really part of the DeFi exactly. I guess you could call it DeFi. It is decentralized finance of some kind. I still got just a whole bunch of them. And then the ones that are earning are the ones I only bought one of. It's just luck of the draw in some ways. A lot of the ones I have 4 of. This one's 2 and I have some. So yeah, it's really interesting. I had a whole video breakdown. You can see my thoughts on Lofty. Funny thing is, I found myself actually defending Lofty with all the comments because people were saying it's like gambling. I'm like, well, no, it's not gambling. Is it risky? Yeah, but it's not gambling. You're not just like betting on a random chance thing happening. There is real value. You actually are buying fractionalized ownership of actual real estate that exists in the world. These are real properties. There's real people renting these. For the ones that couldn't pay, I hope they find a way to fix their financial situation. I really do. I feel for them. A lot of times what they do on this platform, well, they usually give you a vote, but I think it's a good idea is if someone's like not paying rent, instead of going through the eviction process, just offer them money to get the keys and have them be out. It's better for them because they don't get an eviction on their notice. Obviously, they do have to go find a new place to live, but they don't get that on their notice, and you can start renting out the property again, and that's probably the best way to handle it. And then we have our portfolio. This is our bear market portfolio. Everything is pretty much down here. Maybe blurs maybe up a little on the day. They used to show you exactly how much you were up or down over time. Maybe this is it. Maybe it is showing that, and it's pretty accurate. I did add XRP, but I didn't include it in my coin list, so I'll probably add that next week. But the total for Polygon, Mina, Manastau, PYR, and Blur is, oh wait, is it maybe I did add XRP. Well, I got a cost basis of 775. My total right now is 532, but it's 570 something if you include XRP. Actually, I think I did add XRP to that. So it's those 8 now. So I decided to buy into XRP a little bit. It's down a little bit, so maybe an opportunity there to buy in at a lower price. I think XRP is going to be an important coin going forward. So I bought in, like it's been down a bit, but it's dropped a little more since then. Probably will before the bull market. Near cost basis 150, total 128.11, and I still have to move my Near. If you have Near on the Near wallet, you have to move it. So just keep that in mind. HBAR 225, total basis 167.60, Cosmos 310 cost basis. Again, that's a generic cost basis that I set. It's actually quite a bit lower than that because I bought a lot of my Cosmos in the $2-3 range, but right now it's at 280. That was just to set a baseline. So 9 coin total at 1385, and I had it at 1107.73. It might actually be $45 higher than that. So it might be more like 1150 something, but still either way, we're way under our cost basis. I'll have to figure that out in a bit for the next week, but that's our portfolio. So not a super exciting week, I hate to report, but it is interesting just to track these and see where they're going. Very surprised about Commodore going, well, I'm not surprised because I think Algo dragged that one down a lot. But otherwise, interesting week. I just like seeing how these go. I really can't wait till we hit the bull market, and I'm really looking forward to those cost comparisons, what it will look like for DeFi versus Algo. One of the criticisms I get is like, well, you're doing this in a bear market. Well, you got to start somewhere. But the idea is we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to do it through the bear market and through the mini bull and the big bull that hopefully happen coming up in 2024. So I'm just going to keep tracking it and figure, see how it goes. This thing I'm still not 100% sure on is how I'm going to track, or what I'm going to do when the 1 year is up. Do I start a new one? Maybe I've even considered like starting over completely at the beginning of the year, or starting a new one at the beginning of the year by keeping the old one and doing like a yearly one versus an all-time one. That could get really cumbersome though, and this is already quite a bit to put together. So I don't know. There's a lot of thoughts I have to do before for the beginning of the year or March when we actually started the platform. So All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's free and it helps support the channel. And like I say, you don't have to smash it. You can just press it gently. Also, plenty of links in the description for things I recommend. Lofty is not in there right now. I've actually taken my referral code out and I'm still evaluating whether I want to put it back in. I'm not as bearish as a lot of people in the comments were about Lofty, which I was a bit surprised on. I do think it's important to point out its flaws, but I also think it's a good platform. So, I mean, it's good overall. It's a good concept overall. They just need to fix some of the flaws in it, in my opinion. But what coins do you like for the bull market? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will stay safe out there. Remember, don't diversify your stuff, man. Don't be all in one thing. If there's one thing I can impart, just be careful with your stuff. And the more stuff, I like boring old index funds too. I got plenty of those. Crypto is a pretty small part of it. It should probably be a pretty small part of yours, but definitely nothing should be over 30% in my opinion. Anyway, thanks so much and take care, and we will see you in the future.